Hello and welcome to this video where I'm going to be going over a very quick ChatGPT demo and show you how it works and how to use it. It's very easy to do. Depending on what you're looking for, all you need to do is ask it a simple question or tell it to write something based upon what you need some more information about. Let's begin. As I've talked about in previous videos, I think that ChatGPT is great for a lot of generic questions that maybe you would ask a friend or maybe you don't want to text them or call them. You could just simply ask here. For example, let's talk about golf just because I love talking about that sport. Let's talk about what you would need to get good at golf if you were just starting. So give me a second. I'm going to phrase this down below and then get back to you. All right, so what are some of the best tips for new golfers looking to get great at the sport? Then all you need to do is click on this little icon, or I believe you can hit enter too. Yes, and then give it a sec. It's going to load. And once I'm done with this, I will show you what we got. Okay, I'm also going to just rename this so I know what it's about. Golf tips, perfect. And as you can see, here are going to be some of the best tips. And what I want to show you is that let's say we want to get more or we just want to regenerate. There is a button for that. So I'm going to click on this. If you want to read what is written here, you can pause it, but I'm going to do this. Okay, so it gave us a little bit more content, which is cool. And what you can also do is if you click the back arrow right here, you can actually see what they wrote originally. So there's going to be some overlap, of course, given the fact if you're going to have a best tip, it's probably going to be used more than once. But something cool is that you can also tell it to write more. So continue giving more great tips or continue writing, however you want to phrase it. Let's hit enter. Okay, so and the cool thing about this, you'll notice that these are going to be different from the other ones. So we have grip, posture, and practicing swing at home, take lessons, mental game, warm up properly. You'll notice those are different. Pay attention to the course, get comfortable with different shots, keep your head down. Those look like they're all different. So we actually have 15 unique tips here. There might be a little bit of overlap, but once again, those are very good. There's also something else you can do is that say you come across something here and you say, so for example, I want to talk about taking lessons here. It says, consider taking lessons from a professional golf instructor. Let's copy this. Let's just say, is it worth it to, take lessons from a professional golf instructor? So let's just ask this, right? Enter. All right, so I put, is it worth it to take lessons? It talks about, yes, they can be trained to teach the proper techniques and provide personalized feedback and guidance. It can be a great way to accelerate your learning and improve your game. So as you can see here, just think like you're having a one-on-one conversation with someone who happens to know a lot more than you do. They know a lot of information. Sometimes they're going to give great advice. Sometimes they're going to kind of tiptoe around the answer you want to hear. But for example, let's say how much does the average golf instructor cost? Obviously, this is going to be very hard to figure out. If you get someone who just started teaching versus a professional like Tiger Woods, there's going to be a huge difference in price. So I'm curious to what the answer will be. All right, so that was actually a very good answer. As I talked about, it really depends on the person's skill, how long they've been doing it, and it says a number of factors, such as the instructor's level of experience, location, the type of lesson being offered. But on average, you can pay anywhere from about $50 to $100 per hour for a lesson with a golf instructor, and they're going to have discounted rates sometimes for multiple lessons or packages. All in all, those were some good answers, but I think that should give you a great demo when it comes to just one topic in general, where you can ask it for something, you can really expand upon it to kind of peel the onion, as I like to say. If something doesn't make sense to you, or like I talked about here, you can focus on it more, or you can say continue giving more great tips, or I want a few more of those. And then once you come across something, you can say, hey, is it really worth getting lessons from a professional golf instructor? Okay, about how much are they going to cost? So it's just like I'm having a conversation with ChatGPT, and that's overall a demo and how you can use it. That'll give you a lot of great ideas in terms of how you can use this technology in order to get some answers for what you're looking for. Hope you got some value out of this. And that pretty much concludes the video. My name is James. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.